Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Ruku. I'm back for some more beer reviewing, and I've been looking forward to doing this one for a while because the amount of times I've physically drunk this beer and not actually bothered a review on it makes me feel sick. Because I think it's worth doing a review on, and well, it's also a well-known beer as well. I'm of course talking about Carlsberg, but not just any old Carlsberg. I'm talking about Carlsberg Elephant. See the elephant? That's what gives it the difference. All joking aside, there it is. A lovely Carlsberg Elephant. 7.2% and is a 250ml, which is unusual. So I thought that would have at least been a 300, but maybe that is a 250. Right, okay. That is right then. That is a free, yeah. Bloody hell, that's the first. It's actually a 250ml. I thought I was going insane then, but no, I'm not. Yeah, typical Carlsberg lettering. Just ignore the bubbles inside the bottle. It looks kind of adds to the effect, I guess. Yeah, that kind of got it. There you go. You can just see the Carlsberg writing all the way up and around the bottle. So yeah, very decorative bottle to some degree. For any cap enthusiasts, there's a cap. It says Carlsberg Elephant. Sadly, I was expecting an elephant to actually be on there, but there isn't, so I'm a little bit disappointed by that. Right, the beer itself is, I'm really surprised how golden and light this actually does look, because usually stronger beers are darker, more brownery, kind of brown rusticy colour, do you know? This then, I'm shocked because it is very, very clear, very light. Has a good crackle on it as well. The camera's going to play up again. There's the head. And you can see slow moving carbonations through it. Right, so I'm going to get on and see what I can get from this. I must admit, and I must tell you beforehand, Carlsberg is from Denmark, so it is Danish. So, here we go. Cool. Wow. That smell is amazingly strong. You've got an intense malt, intense alcohol hit straight off the nose. But when you get past that, I'm detecting a little bit of honey, sweet sort of corn syrup, and grass and grainy smells. But yeah, very nice in the way of aroma. Here we go. Really, I'm gonna jump straight in. Let's do this. Wow. Incredible. For a strong beer that is insanely drinkable, but I must just say this has an incredible distinct maltiness and a very good alcohol hit to combat that. The maltiness works incredibly well. The maltiness comes in, the alcohol hit comes in straight after, but it's a very, very sweet alcohol hit. And the hit doesn't blow your head off either. This is what amazes me. 7.2, you think, oh, fuck that. That is going to blow your brains right out, but it doesn't, okay? It's very tolerable, very nice. Let me just go in for another go there. As you can, just going to give you a bit of lacing there. Very short, wispy, spotted lacing around the glass. Not major, but yeah, there you go. Seriously, this beer is awesome. You've got a distinct maltiness, good alcohol, and you've got a very discreet sweetness that comes in. More evident when you drink more of it, obviously, but it is there. and it's not overpoweringly sweet. It's a very mild sweetness that I think goes well with the alcohol, because sometimes strong beers can often give the too much sweetness and syrupy taste, and it just tastes like you're drinking sugar. But this doesn't. Okay, they've kept it basis of a beer. There you go. I've burped. If you're a regular viewer and a regular watcher, you know what I'm going to say next. When I burp, it means it's a sign of a good beer. So the aftertaste, you get a slight bitterness and a slight grain as well. It goes a little bit dry in places, I must add. To be honest, I think the body itself is medium to light. It's not as light and watery as normal Carlsberg, but it's definitely a lot better, I think, in the body. Definitely, there's more to it. You know, it's more full, it's more fulfilling. There's more to play with in the mouth. I'm also getting a strong hit at the end of the alcohol hit, not towards the back of the throat, but just stays in the roof of the mouth, with a medium sort of fruitiness almost as well. I don't know if that's more so on the aftertaste or if that's when drinking the whole thing, but I'm getting a little bit of fruit coming in. Works well with me because it's not evident. It's really hard to pick that up, but it tastes good and it does good to me. Medium carbonations in the mouth. When you swish it around a little bit, the bitterness stays on the tongue a bit more. It's kind of a little bit syrupy in places, but not major. And prior to what I said, that this isn't very syrupy, you've got just a tad with the sweetness, so you get sweetness and a little bit syrupy, then a lot of bitter. Or should I say a medium sort of light bitterness. It's more of a light bitterness that stays on the tongue. Incredibly easy to drink, and I'm super impressed with this actually. There are not many beers out there that can hold their own in the strong world, for beers especially, because let's be honest, when you have a strong beer, usually they're very syrupy or they're very dominated by the alcohol hit. I can think of two or three that are like that, but actually this wants me leaving more. I want more of this. I'm just ashamed that it is only a 250ml. I would at least want it to be a 330. Why they've done that, I think, is because they were scared that the fact that it is 7.2%. If the camera wants to sort its life out, we can. There you go. See, can you see it there? 7.2. That is the reason why I think it's only a 250ml, as it says there, because of the fact that it's 7.2, and I think maybe there at Carlsberg they wanted to play it safe by giving small amounts of alcohol. There you go, sign of a good beer. So, rounding it off then, I've got a pleasant smell of alcohol on my breath that smells of honey and a grassy corn syrup smell. I have a nice pleasant taste in the mouth of a slight dry bitterness with distinct maltiness, a little bit of alcohol, and a slight dry aftertaste. But overall, I'm going to score this beer at an 8.5 out of 10. The only reason why I wouldn't score it more is purely because I think we need a 330 rather than a 250ml. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. All the way from Denmark, Carlsberg Elephant.